everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time. I actually got really sick for about a week that I couldn't film, and I also had some photo shoots and my in-laws came in for a visit. But yeah, so I'm back now hopefully for a regular schedule, and I've just kind of been really busy. So the first video back I figured would be my Sephora VIB Sale haul. I went shopping last weekend because I'm VIB Rouge, and I went shopping last weekend and I bought some stuff that I've kind of had my eye on, some Christmas gifts, some of that type of stuff. So yeah, so let's get right into the haul. All right, the first thing I wanted to purchase was the Shu Uemura eyelash curler, the Super Mario Brothers one with the star on it. But unfortunately, by the time I went to go purchase it, it actually had sold out. So it super sucked. It was horrible, and I was like, oh, this is just, oh. But I still need an eyelash curler because I've been starting with my costuming and cosplay, wearing a lot of false eyelashes, as well as in my Instagram photos. I started wearing false eyelashes as well. So having an eyelash curler, I've read and I've researched, can be instrumental in making your eyelashes blend seamlessly with the falsies. So I wound up purchasing this Tarte one. This was $22 before the discount, and it came with a little mini Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. It's not my favorite mascara, I'm not gonna lie. I've said it numerous times on this channel that it's not my favorite mascara, but I will use it in a pinch. I got a couple sample sizes upstairs, and it just so happened that this was one of the cheapest ones I could find for an eyelash curler. And really, an eyelash curler is an eyelash curler. I mean, for me, it doesn't matter if you're spending 50 bucks or 22, that they're all kind of the same. So I purchased that. The next thing I bought is, I've had my eye on Becca highlighters for a while. I've heard so many good things about them. I have a highlighter problem. I love them. They're one of the things that when I go to Sephora, I love to look at the most, is I love highlighters. So I went, and what better time to purchase one than when you can get $8 off the highlighter itself. So I purchased one. This is the Becca Light Chaser Highlighter for face and eye in Opal Flashes Jade. I wanted a unique color of highlighter because I have so many that I have so many like regular highlighters, and I have the Aurora palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, so I've got a lot of really cool looking highlighters. So I wanted one that was really unique and different, so I purchased this one, and I didn't realize these were this small. These are about the same size as my pans in my 6-pan Aurora palette, which is crazy that this is $41 before discount. However, I purchased it. It's got this beautiful gold around it. It's just something to have. Like, I swatched it once last night, but you can see it in there. Like, it's a duochrome. It's a duochrome highlighter that flashes like a green. So it's opal. It's the color opal from Becca, but it flashes jade. Well, jade, but it's like a green. It's really cool. You see, like, it's a really unique color, which is what I wanted. If I was gonna spend $41 on a highlighter, it better be really unique. So I bought that, so that was the single highlighter I bought. But it's not the only highlighter I bought. No. I also purchased the Anastasia Beverly Hills, their new glow kit. This one is in sugar. All the colors are on the back. I wanted one, like I have a couple ones that are like, I have the Stila one from last year, like the palette from last year, the baked highlighter palette, which doesn't really have a lot of color payoff. And I also have the Smashbox, the Lights Camera Action one or something, the one in pearl that came in a set with two, the Christmas set with 2 cover shot eye palettes. So I wanted something that was a little bit still interesting, but a little bit pinker, because I don't have a lot of pink highlighters. So I wound up purchasing this. So this, if you can see it, I also swatched these ones too. There are 4 huge highlighter pans in here, and they're fairly pink toned, which is great, which is kind of what I wanted. So, and they're super beautiful. Like, look at it. Like, they're super, like, Starburst and Gumdrop, I think it is, are really, yeah, Gumdrop, are really nicely pink toned. You get your white flashing gold in the marshmallow, and then you have a straight up gold one. So it's just a really pretty more pinky toned highlighting palette, which is what I wanted, which is awesome. I'm super, super excited about it. And the next thing I purchased, and I may have purchased it solely for the name of it because I'm a bit of a geek, and the name of this reminded me of a character from a Final Fantasy game. I purchased the Natasha Denona Holiday Palette, and this one is an Aeris. I didn't just purchase it for the name. Aeris is the name of a character in Final Fantasy VII, actually, and it's Tyler's favorite game, and it's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games as well. But I loved it because I loved the blue and the contrast with this really pretty deep glittery red. But the packaging is gorgeous. It's like glass packaging. It's a really step up from what they usually do for packaging wise. So or at least I've seen online that's plastic and it's kind of icky and gross, but you see all those colors there. I'm drooling on it. This is one of their cheap. This was $61. However, with 20% off, I wound up being less than $50. It's still really pricey, but the shadows are to die for. Like, that's one swipe on my hand. Like, they're gorgeous, and I'm really excited to play with it. It's great if I ever do like a costuming that needs like more of a glittery red or blue look, which would be really handy to have those. It's gonna be really fun to play with, and it's just kind of one of those things where it was like, I can't justify the $150 for the Sunset or the Lila, or the $300 or $200 for the other ones. That this one was an okay price tag with the 20% off. So I purchased this for 20% off. It wound up being less than $50. Okay, the final thing I purchased from the Sephora VIB sale, I purchased for a strange reason. It's not because I love the products, but you know when you're like, especially where they, like Tom Ford just recently released a bunch of lipsticks that are all named after boys and girls that influenced him in his life. And well, actually I found out we were in Sephora. I was in Sephora with a couple other YouTubers a few weeks ago, and we were looking at the Buxom display, and they released a holiday set of the lip plumper, the lip polish and lip creams, the full lip gloss sets, the plumping lip glosses. And I was right before we left, and I looked at it, and wouldn't you know it, my name was there. So if you look at the back, so I actually wound up purchasing the set. This is the Buxom Lips Off Leash Plumping 15-piece mini lip collection. So it comes with some lip polishes as well as some full-on lip creams at the bottom. But if it focuses, there's me. There's my name. Ironically, I just noticed my name at first, but when I was looking at it closer, I found out that my best friend's name is actually here as well. Her name is Jill, and ironically, it's funny, I took a photo and put it on my my Facebook page, my personal one, and I said even Buxom knows that Jill and I are best friends because they actually put us right next to each other. So there's Jill and there's Kayla. So they put us like right next to each other. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen, and I was like, you know what, I can't justify the price tag on this right now, so I figured I would wait till the VIB. If it's still available, then I would purchase it. So it was still available. I got it, and I'm super excited to have a lip gloss that's named after me, but not really, because Buxom I'm sure has no idea I exist, but the fact that Jill and Kayla are right next to each other here makes me so happy. And I love that it was right next to each other, and it was like, wow, we were meant to be best friends, and we've been best friends for a good 23 years now. So I love you, Jill. If you're watching this. This is all I purchased at the Sephora VIB sale. It's not a huge amount, but it's not a small amount. I didn't buy any Korean brands because I find with Korean brands, I can get better deals online from Korea itself, so I kind of left that alone. However, there are huge amounts of Korean brands at Sephora, both online and in store. Some things you wouldn't know were Korean brands as well. So you have stuff like Laneige or Amore Pacific, and do you know Amore Pacific owns Laneige, so there's a good chance that both have very similar ingredients to it. And they've also recently gotten Chosunga They have Too Cool for School. They've just gotten Touch and Soul, which is they have a lot of cream eyeshadows, the double-ended eyeshadows with glitter on one end and cream on the other. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows, and I actually did a demo on them when I was in the K-Beauty Gurus contest for Style Korean. They sent me one for free to do a haul on, so I will leave that up in the cards up here for you to have a peek at to see how good they are. They come in various colors and they're all available online for a fairly decent price tag, so be sure to check that out. All right, that's it for this video. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up down below. And what did you get at this year's Sephora haul? What's with me saying haul? And what did you get this year at Sephora's VIB sale? Let us know down in the comments below. I'm always curious to find out what other people have purchased. So just leave us a comment down below with what you purchased, and then we might be able to find some new products that we'll all love. All right, and if you like this video and want to see more content from me, don't forget to hit the little red subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I haven't done it in a while. If you want to be notified when I post new content, don't forget to hit the little bell next to it. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.